Welcome back to Let's Chat. Coming up this weekend at the Chattanooga Zoo, it's something you don't want to miss. It is the Brew and Q Festival. They've done this now for several years, and here to talk more about that is Darde Long from the Chattanooga Zoo with your special guest.
Right, it's number 25, because guess what? She doesn't have a name, and I'm going to have to go back and fuss at my hurt staff. You know, it's all men. Now, the women at the zoo will name anything. They have baby names for everything, but the guys have let me down, and she doesn't have a name.
But she has a number.
She does have a number, and you know, it's not just a number we painted on there for fun. She was actually a confiscation, or part of a large confiscation of Fortson's tortoises, which is what she is, and a number of other species that was coming in from Indonesia, and they caught it midway. So
why would they be poaching basically a helpless tortoise?
You know, it's like anything else. It's like rhino horn. In certain countries and cultures, tortoise shell has a value. Tortoise soup, turtle soup, certain parts of their body are valuable. So they're one of the things that's just very commonly poached, and they're pretty easy to do. They just stack them all in a bunch of boxes, and of course a lot of them die on the way. She's very busy.
Yeah, I
well,
can
actually,
tell.
She's in training.
She's athletic.
She's in training.
Which kind of segues into our next element that we're going to be talking about. It's Q and Brew. And that's coming up to the zoo this weekend,
It's
correct?
July 15th,
July
actually.
15th.
Yep, so you got another week. She's got some real serious training to get done here because she's going to be in a tortoise race.
You're really going to have a tortoise race?
We have tortoise races, and you know what's really funny is these guys can really move when they're motivated, and food motivates them, but especially we race some of the bigger tortoises, and actually some of the little ones win. It's really a lot of fun, and people gather around, and it's like a big deal. So we have a ton of fun with it, and we'll probably do more than just one this year.
What kind of food would you motivate her with?
She'll eat just about any kind of leafy green stuff. They like, and we feed it. We have a really important, well, we actually have a nutritionist on staff now. We just hired, we're very excited.
Right.
And they pick out certain dark, especially the dark leafy greens and some other stuff like that, because they'll eat a lot of grasses and stuff out in the wild. So
I don't
we try
picture
to
her being kale crazy, but
well, you'd be surprised.
Alrighty.
She likes you. I mean, and she usually doesn't bite. I
Well,
always
that's
tell
all
people
right.
what you
I've been bitten before.
Well, that's
Hey,
true.
Brew and Q, tell me how many folks you're going to have coming in doing the barbecue.
You know, I think we've got about 8 vendors this year, and we're really excited because they're going to be bringing all kinds of good stuff, and you can go around and taste it. And of course, we have our beer vendors as well, and we're excited about that. But
one thing at a time. The barbecue.
The barbecue.
Big Jim Stansel's going to be there again.
That's right.
And you'll be seeing Big Jim on the Food Network on Chopped coming up here in just a few weeks.
We're so excited.
Hope I'm not going to get in trouble for saying that.
Yeah. Well, we're really excited to have a big name personality like that coming. And, you know, it's really great to have all that wonderful food in one spot where you can just go around and try all the different things. And you can also buy a full plate if you want to. So if you're really hungry and want to sit down and have dinner, you can.
He'll be the biggest guy in the zoo, I guarantee it. Hands down. You look for a guy who's like 6'10" and weighs a little bit under 400 pounds. That'll be Big Jim.
I'll be sure and looking.
So you're going to have 8 barbecue vendors. Now we'll move on to the beer. How many vendors for that are you going to have?
You know, we're going to have to get Miss Hannah or go to our website for that. She's in charge of all that, and I'm not sure, but it'll be a ton. I can tell you that. Oh, yeah, we have a ton, and it's just a really fun event. You get to walk around, and this year we're doing a little differently. We actually have 3 bands coming, and they're going to be playing in different parts of the zoo. So we're encouraging people to move around, and we've also changed the time. We've done it traditionally in the afternoon, but it's so darn hot that we decided to move it to 6 to 10, so it'll be a lot cooler by then, sun will go down, and it'll just be a lot of fun. So we're very excited, and we have a kids zone too.
So it is going to be a family-friendly thing.
Yes,
You're welcome
it
to
is.
bring the
It
kids,
is. Yep.
and it's a lot of fun. I want to thank you and Hannah and the rest of the folks at the zoo for allowing me to partner up with you guys to benefit the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The official announcement is supposed to come out today.
Oh, wow.
So hopefully
so
you're
exciting.
going to have to put up with my crowd for a night at the zoo.
Looking forward to it. You know, we love doing things through the community, and especially for families that are going through or have been through crises. It's really important to us, and, you know, it's something that we would look forward to doing. So, you know, we really got our fingers crossed for you.
I've asked you this before, and I'm asking you again. What is it about the zoo that transforms it into such a wonderful place at night?
Boy, it's really hard to, it's such a, I think it's because some of the animals that you don't normally see active are active. You see them illuminated, you know, because we have lights all throughout the zoo, and so you see them sort of uplit, if you will. But it's a lot of fun, and I think they're very curious after hours because it's different for them. It's not their normal routine. The chimpanzees are really funny, though, because they get very upset with us for leaving the lights on and keeping them up. They're really funny. They'll go and sit in the doorway and bang on it and look over at their, you know, keepers and say, you know, what are you doing? But it's just a lot of fun because animals, and too, this time of year when it's so hot during the day, typically the animals are more active just because it's cooler, and they'll get special enrichment too, so we're always doing things like that. to keep them, active
Looking
and motivated.
forward to it.
And then we'll have the tortoise races. Well, she's managed to. She came fresh out of the exhibit. She was busy training, and they parked her up, so she got a little mud on the table.
Well,
for you
that's
there.
all
We always
right.
leave a little something behind. Sorry about that, everybody.
We're going to leave you with the information on how to get in touch with Darde and the rest of the folks at the Chattanooga Zoo. It's the Q and Brew coming up the 15th, starting at 6. Find out more and get your tickets at chatzoo.org. That's chatzoo.org.